The task of choosing an outstanding alumni is very difficult each year. We are blessed with so many who, through their achievement and service, bring pride to their alma mater. We are happy to present two of our graduates who have excelled not only in their careers as well as in their personal achievements. The first alumna that we're going to recognize tonight, I'm really excited to introduce her because I remember her back when she was a cheerleader and I was a majorette in the marching band, and our paths crossed quite often, especially on Saturdays or during practice or on Saturdays during football games, which I'm very excited to be able to do again this coming fall. And the one thing I remember about her is that she always had a smile on her face, she was always energetic, and she was always very outgoing. And when she comes up in a few minutes, you'll see that she hasn't changed a bit. Our outstanding alumna received her bachelor's degree in healthcare administration from East Tennessee State University in 1986. She soon began working as the administrator of Four Oaks Healthcare Center in Jonesboro. Her healthcare career grew, and she operated nursing homes for over 20 years before moving to Nashville in 2006. She is an active member of several civic, educational, and charitable organizations, including the Tennessee State Board of Education, Bethel University's Board of Trustees, Tennessee Health Facilities Commission, and the Nashville Symphony. While operating a nursing home in Irwin, she was involved in many local community organizations. She's the former Unicoi County Economic and Community Development Chair, the Unicoi County Chamber of Commerce President, and the Unicoi County YWCA President. She is an active member of the Tennessee Healthcare Association, received their Distinguished Professional Service Award, the Distinguished Association Service Award, and was named the Unicoi County Citizens of the Year, and was inducted last year into the Nashville YWCA Women of Achievement. In 2007, Mrs. Ayers became the president of the Ayers Foundation, which is dedicated to improving the quality of life for the people of Tennessee, with a special emphasis on Decatur, Henderson, Perry, and Unicoi counties. Please join me in applauding this outstanding alumna's accomplishments and her dedication to ETSU. It's a great pleasure that I present to you the outstanding alumna of 2015, Mrs. Janet Ayers.
I need to make a slight adjustment to this microphone. Not that I wasn't already stressed about it enough. My husband kept poking me, says, "No, you got to figure out this microphone thing before you get up here." Thank you. I think I figured it out. I am truly deeply honored and just humbled. Was very surprised also when Dr. Plummer called me to let me know that I had won this amazing award this year. And Renee, I remember you too. As soon as I saw your face, I remembered her bright, smiling face at all those ball games and all those years that we were together at ETSU. And what I can't believe we were talking about before this event started, it's amazing how fast time flies. Next year I will have graduated. It'll have been 30 years since I've been at ETSU as a student, and I can't believe that it's gone that fast. And in thinking about tonight, I'm very, very blessed that the table sitting around me that I brought with me has so many connections to ETSU, direct or indirect. And I think my parents who were with me, Dr. Tom and Ellen Snodgrass, will agree that life has really come full circle. My poor father used to have to, with my tuition, have to pay hundreds of dollars of parking tickets to go along with it so I could be allowed to register for the next semester. My dear mother brought me, I remember once, a pair of boots so that I could be in an air band contest with my college roommate, she and I still stay in touch with each other. So I'm pretty sure, Mom and Dad, you did not expect to see me up here. Which is a message to the university, don't give up on those students like us. My sister Gail is here with me as well, and she has an ETSU connection. Couple of them, actually. She and my sister Joyce both went to university school, high school here. My youngest sister Joyce, who isn't here, actually is an ETSU alum. She's a Dr. Joyce Troxler. She went to medical school, is in New Mexico as a family practitioner. But the other thing that my sister Gail helped me accomplish at ETSU was while she was in high school, and I was a freshman at ETSU, I earned the distinction of my freshman year of college of being on housing probation, thanks to my sister Gail. She and her friends, one of whom was the Vice President of Academic Affairs, I think, at the time. However, I earned all by myself that first semester, being on academic probation. I earned that honor completely, totally by myself. So I have come a long, long way in my ETSU career. And the amazing thing about ETSU, and while I had a great social time here, I grew up here, and I am very blessed that I come from a family that believes in higher education. I come from a foundation of faith, family, and education in that order. That's what we stand on. And it's played out in so many ways in my day-to-day life. So I graduated at the age of 23 with a degree in healthcare administration when it was a relatively new degree, and was hired by one of my friends sitting at the table with me, Linda Jennings Estes, who is here with her husband David, who took a chance on an ETSU graduate who was so very young, who became a nursing home administrator at 23, who had 100+ employees, and has become the hero of our family because she moved me off of Dr. Tom and Ellen's payroll onto someone else's. So thank you, Linda, for believing in this ETSU graduate. And my healthcare career bloomed, and I moved from there. And then there was this man named Jim Ayers who bought that nursing home. And I remember saying, I'm not real sure I like much about this group out of West Tennessee. So I moved on to do my thing and moved to Irwin, Tennessee to operate Irwin Healthcare Center. And there I made some great friends, some of them who are sitting at the table with me. We were a very pioneering nursing home, and all those things I learned at ETSU, academically and yes, socially, I learned a whole lot. And one of those great people that I met was a gentleman named Dr. Booney Vance, who was a professor here at ETSU. And while we were doing that pioneering work, he did some great things with me at that nursing home in Irwin. And I had the pleasure of meeting his lovely wife, Sandy, and his granddaughter, Sarah, who were with me. And it was through all of these connections, ETSU has brought amazing people into my life. And while serving as that administrator of a nursing home and raising my daughter in Unicoi, Tennessee, I met one of my best friends in the whole world, Joyce, who's here with me too, whose father happened to be a patient at my nursing home. So our friendship grew and blossomed. So in all kinds of direct and indirect ways, ETSU is in my soul. It'll always be in my soul. It's who I am. It's that foundation. My husband and I are very blessed that we're able to, I had a healthcare career, and now I operate our family foundation. And the big thing that we do with that foundation is provide counselors. We provide scholarships, but we have counselors in the high school that really work with students to be able to continue their education. And because of that foundation, and because I know what ETSU did for me and how it has changed and transformed the trajectory of my life, we have been able to give over more than 3,000 scholarships for students to attend. And this next week we'll be in Parsons, Tennessee, that place I wasn't sure I really liked. You've got to be careful where you say you're going to end up, because you might end up there. We will be going through graduation and recognizing about 400 more Ayers scholars that will be in school somewhere post-secondary, and I am proud to say that ETSU is one of our schools. We have Ayers scholars here, and those banners in my counselor's office has a Go Bucks ETSU banner in each one of those high school offices. And when I was applying to graduate school here, Dr. Nolan knows this, that I have not only the opportunities to have my bachelor's degree from here, but my parents didn't know I was doing this until last summer. I will also be graduating with my master's degree from ETSU in August, hopefully, if I didn't just jeopardize my final project for this summer. So you can tell that ETSU has really instilled in me lifelong learning. And when I filled out that application, they asked, why do you think that you would be a good student? And why do you think ETSU is a good fit? And I found a quote that we use with one of our students, because Jim and I were just average students, so we really do believe in empowering others. And it said, the measure of a great university is not the quality of the student that they take in, it's the quality of the student that they turn out. And I think that we've seen a lot of the quality of students that they turn out, and I am just so proud to be among this group, to have been recognized by this fine university, and I think that you all have taught me stuff that will carry me through, so I think ETSU gets it, and you're turning out fine students. So thank you.